Okay, so this is Andrew Paper with Great Expectations Realty, and currently I am in Del Webb, Spruce Creek Golf and Country Club. I just dropped off some flyers to the one guard gate, so I'm going to go and do the other with the other guard gate because I have an open house this Saturday, so I want to make sure they have flyers. So when people come in, they can actually get to my open house. Okay, so after this, I'm going to drive from here in Summerfield up to my office in Ocala because I'm meeting with somebody up there in about half an hour. So since you guys enjoy the driving around Marion County videos, because I see how many people watch those, I wanted to do one of those. So here we are in Del Webb, Spruce Creek Golf and Country Club, and we are going to go trekking on into Ocala through Summerfield and Bellevue. Okie doke, enjoy! Just thought about it, but the car noises are probably like great for ASMR videos. Pause it here because, you know, gotta have a conversation. No, I don't want to go through. Oh no. Hi, I've got some flyers for an open house on Saturday. They said to drop those off. Saturday only from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. So easy peasy. The owner should have already called. So thank you. These circle things always mess with me so much. It's pretty here with the fountain and everything. Okay, so now we are coming up through the main entrance. This is US 27 441, and so if I were to take a left, I would be going into the Villages in the not too far distant, I guess. But I, on the other hand, once I get my turn signal on, am going to the right, which means we are heading into Bellevue. Let me get this window up. And since there is absolutely no traffic coming whatsoever, I'm gonna go ahead and go. So yeah, this is gonna be, there's not a whole heck of a lot out here. There's White's Furniture. There's an RV sales place. A vet clinic. Yeah, not too much. There's not too much between Summerfield and Bellevue. If I were to go left on this road right here, which is 92nd Street, I think. What is this? Yeah, it's 92nd Loop if I go to the right, and it's southeast 132nd Street Road if I go to the left, which, by the way, turns into 484. So if I were to go to the left, I would first go to I-75 and a portion of Bellevue, and then I would would get into Marion Oaks, and then I would hit 200 because it kind of curves around, and then eventually I would get to Denellen, and right there on the corner is our other office. But that is many miles down the road. So from here, we're kind of getting into Bellevue here in a minute. Okay, over on the left, that's Market of Marion. That is like a huge, huge flea market that we have here. I've been there many times. If you've got family coming from out of town, that's actually a really fun place to go. My dad came down to visit, and he could not believe that we actually eat Cajun boiled peanuts down here. It's like, yeah, they're kind of like beans. I don't know. They just kind of get boiled, and then you eat them, and they're hot. And I don't know. It's, I guess, our form of popcorn or something. I don't know. But you can literally get a bag of them, and you just walk around eating them. They're pretty good. But yeah, they're mushy. So when he thinks peanuts, he thinks like it's a nut, but really they're more like a bean. Unless you're allergic, then I wouldn't recommend it. There's another open air flea market over here on the left. It's not nearly the same size as the other one, but it's still a lot of fun too. And then we'll have the drive-in coming up pretty soon. That's definitely Bellevue. Actually make sure to drive right through the city of Bellevue so you guys can get the scenic tour. Normally I would be doing this drive just listening to some music or an audiobook or something, but I mean, I don't monetize my my channel at this point, but you know, anything like that with radio station music playing in the background or whatever is going to mess me up if I ever decide to monetize in the future. So you're going to get the boring ride without the music, sorry. Over there on the right is Barb and Val's bookkeeping. It's actually my bookkeeper over there. Fascinating bit of information, I'm sure. So this is where our Baseline Road actually starts, right there. You see it right there on the right? Yeah. Doesn't go to the left, so I guess it starts or ends depending on how you want to look at it. But that goes up all the way to, I don't know, northeast side of Ocala. So it's a major road that goes kind of through the shores, more or less, right by the Erie County dump, and I don't know, kind of by the railroads tracks. So. Alright, so this is Bellevue. This is the junction of 301 and 441 here. So this is where 301 kind of merges back in with 441, and driving through town, this is what we're doing. Ooh, they're building something there. I wonder what that's going to be. So much building going on. That's a good thing. So many other places in the country, the stuff is shutting down. We're getting new stuff like leaps and bounds. So, yeah, that Wawa is definitely new for us. That was only within the last year or so. But this is Bellevue. We got a Subway, we got a McDonald's, Checkers. I'm kind of hungry now. I don't want any of that food right now, but try to be good. There's Wells Fargo Bank. Sonny's Barbecue. Now that actually sounds good. I like Sonny's. Practically every corner in here, but it's pretty decent. They have really good sweet tea. Just saying. And we've got a Walgreens, and normally where there's a Walgreens, there's a CVS close by. I think there was on the last corner there was a CVS actually. That's where that is. Making around. Let's try over here, but I think they're moving it over there or something like that. So there's an old Publix here and a Taco Bell and 5-Star Pizza, which is actually pretty good. And Mojo's. Love Mojo's. Rondo, if you're watching, hi. He's the owner. He's super nice. Everybody knows Rondo. It's like local celebrity. He has a thriving business that is completely local. It's pretty neat. Someday you may actually have a Mojo's in your hometown. He's everywhere. Okay, so this on the left is Bellevue Santos Elementary School. And what else is over here? Not a whole lot. Neighborhood storage and storage sheds for sale. Gone in, but apparently there's a spring back behind and you can actually go diving and stuff in it. But again, I've never actually gone in there. Okay, if you look, this is crazy, but there's actually like pylons, I guess what they call it. I don't know. It was either it used to be a road or it was going to be a road or an overpass or something, but you can actually see in the trees over here on the left that there's like this bridge or road that they were going to build and then they didn't. It's really kind of cool. Maybe it's an old road. I don't know. I've been here for like 20 years and it's always just been parts or the base of a road or something. So, don't know. Kind of crazy, right? Okay, so here on the left is the sheriff's substation, which is pretty cool. And what's really neat is there's a helipad right there in the front. So once in a while you'll see like a helicopter touchdown. It's the South Multi-District Office. I don't know. It's the sheriff's substation. What else? Bicycle place. RV place. Sheds. Place. We have a lot of RV places down here. Some people just choose to live in RVs down here. A lot, actually. Because you can. I mean, if you're going to live down here for the winter, but you're only going to be here for like 3 months, you could, in fact, purchase an RV and just leave it there year-round. Maybe rent it out to somebody else the rest of the year. And just, yeah. I mean, that would be an inexpensive way to do it. Maybe in the future we'll do that. I don't know. I don't think so. There's a scrap metal place, which I did do scrap metal once just for kicks. And we had a whole bunch of metal that we were clearing up. And I'm like, no, I'm going to go and scrap it myself. And I just have this car instead of a pickup truck, which was the first problem. I'm like, no, everybody's always doing scrap metal. Let's see what this is all about. Yeah, it was a lot of work for $8 is what that was. I actually lost money doing that. I was like, no, that was, I tore up my car too, so yeah, we'll never do that again. But I have no problem giving away metal to scrappers, and you know, if they want to go through the work and effort for all of that, absolutely go for it. But it's definitely quantity, not quality. That was hard work. Mobile home, Clayton Homes, they do mobile home sales, and Jacobson Homes. really big right now because, you know, a lot of people are making these little tiny homes out of it, or like mother-in-law or she sheds or whatever. I would love to do it just to see how it would turn out. I don't know that my mother-in-law would really be thrilled with being put in a shed. I think she would actually have something to say about that. But pretty cool idea, and they're so cute. They're doing with like little windows and shutters and everything, a little front porch on them, and just cute. Yeah, I just, you know, yeah, I live in the house and my mother-in-law lives in the shed in the backyard. That's, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about that. But they are cute. On the left, I don't know if you can see it, but that big white thing, that is not a billboard somebody forgot to put paper on or whatever. That is the actual drive-in, and then it also has during the day a flea market. So over in the back, there's actually 2 screens to the drive-in. One's like huge and the other one not so much. With coronavirus and COVID and everything, it has become a very popular location. Like even our Chamber of Commerce is actually, they've done meetings there in the cars. So like you go there and you stay in your car, and they actually go out on like this little platform stage thing that they roll in, and there you go, they do the Chamber of Commerce meeting. So I went to that. It was fun. I kind of wish they would do that every time. It was a lot of fun. I think they're back to meeting in a group, but I'm not feeling comfortable with that one yet. Excuse me. I don't know who's got Dorona, but I don't want it, so I haven't started going back. It's tempting, but no. So, you know, hey, maybe they'll do the drive-in again. That was fun. Interest, I'm pointing it out. So if there are any exotic dancers that are wanting to move down to Marion County, we do have a place for you to work. I guess I think that's the only place, but we don't know. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Okay, and this is where we're making our left-hand turn to get to my office, because we're just kind of getting into Ocala right now. This is like, I think just past the drive-in is when we started actually hitting Ocala. It'd be helpful if they had a sign that says city limits, but I don't think they do. If they did, I missed it. So over here, we continued on. We could go through up, and there's like the downtown square and the courthouse, and all of that is up here. But we are not. We are actually going to hang a left at this racetrack gas station. And this is, well, again, we have like 5 or 6 different names for every road. On the right, it's Southeast 31st Street. On the left, it's Southeast 32nd Street, but then somewhere it turns into 41st or 42nd Street. I don't know. It's just, we normally call it the flyover. Everybody just calls it the flyover. But it's a relatively new road. It's maybe 10 years it's been here. It's fairly new. So, yeah. It's a pretty big intersection, just in case you were wondering. But yeah, the flyover was created so that it could take some of the traffic off of Highway 200. So that is actually, in fact, very helpful. 200 is our biggest road. It's definitely our busiest road. Everybody kind of, I don't know, they stick to their quadrants. There's like southeast, southwest, northeast, northwest. We are almost center of town where we're at right now, but I was pretty much hanging in the southeast section, and now I'm about to cross over into southwest in a few minutes. Once you pass Magnolia, that's where the crossover is. That's the center of town. But yeah, everybody kind of sticks to their quadrant. So if you live in the southeast, you've got your own Walmart. If you're in the northeast, you got your own Walmart. Everybody's got their own Walmart. They got their own Publix on the corner, and they've got, you know, whatever. But it's only, right now, currently, it's only on 200 that you're going to get a Starbucks. You got to come to the center, the epicenter, I guess. Anyway, if you go to 200, that's where all of the major restaurants are and major shopping and any of that. It's all on 200. And our office is literally half a block off of 200. So I get all of the joy of all the restaurants and the shopping and the convenience of everything. But because it's not directly on 200, I don't have to pay the extremely expensive rates for that. But I also don't get, you know, as much visibility either. So we're just to the side. So, I mean, this looks like it's like super rural right here, but it's not. This is town. It's about as town as it gets. So there's like a whole slew of houses, and you're only like 3 minutes from 200 right here. And 200, where our office is just 2 lights down from I-75. So if you're coming into town and you're trying to find our office, do not drive far off of I-75 on 200, because we're right there. We're behind the Ollies. So if you see the Ollies there, yeah, we're behind that building. Literally, the back of our building is the back of Ollie's building. So, also Red Lobster is on the corner there. So if you see the Red Lobster, that's the light you turn at. Again, it looks so rural, but I think all of this is about to get developed. So that's all going to be something. Hopefully they'll turn it into a park. That would be cool. I think it's probably going to be another shopping center or something, but that also means jobs, and jobs means houses and all sorts of stuff. So I guess that's okay too. But we do have a lot of parks. So that's nice. If you haven't figured it out by now, I can ramble about anything for forever, so please feel free to mute me. I don't mind. I'm just kind of acting as a tour guide, as if you were in the car with me. Alright, I'm going to turn this back a little bit. Okay. So, Carriage Hill is on the left. It's a gated community, all ages. It's really cute in there. Some nice houses. Really nice houses. Cows on the right, because we have a mansion as well, because we do have cows and mansions interspersed everywhere, and horses, lots and lots of horses. Ocalians are very proud of their horse heritage. I should say we are very proud of our horse heritage. Videos I ever uploaded, and all it is driving around. It's crazy. But you know, I mean, this is better than Google Maps, right? Kind of see what's going on, what everything looks like a little bit. Oh, I better hurry. I'm supposed to be at the office in like 2 minutes. That's funny. I'm moving. Passing me. I'm going the speed limit. What are they doing? Some more land that can be developed. And then coming up here. Okay, so on the left is Trinity Catholic High School. So it's a private high school. And their big football field and everything. And then on the right is Grand Oaks Publix. It's like the Grand Oaks Town Center. So it's got Paisano's Pizza, it's got sushi, it's got a Chinese place, it's got Edward Jones Investment. I'm reading the sign. You can probably see the sign, but and a dentist. Not sure which one, but and Chase Bank. We have a whole slew of Chase Banks within the last few years. That we didn't have any, and now we've got a gob of them. But yeah, and then Dunkin' Donuts. So that Dunkin' Donuts just opened up like last month in here. It's over on the other side. I'm gonna take a right. I could go straight, but I'm gonna take a right. Y'all don't mind, right? Because there's nothing really to see straight ahead. But yeah, so this Publix has only been here, I'd say 3 years. Yeah, I'd say right about 3 years. It was here about the same time we opened our Ocala office. So yeah, I'm gonna say 3 years ago. Maybe possibly a little bit more than that, but give or take 3. Before that, it was a field. We have a lot of those. So there's not much ahead until you get to I-75. So we're gonna go ahead and take a right because it's about equal distance. Okay, so this little building right here on the right, that literally just got built. Like, it's still got drywall dust. The Dunkin' Donuts in there with the drive-through just opened. I think right around Christmas, maybe a little bit before. So, yeah. On the left, there's some very nice apartment buildings. You know, if you cannot find a house to rent, those apartments over there, really, really cute. I like Tuscany. I was gonna go to an apartment building. Okay, so we are on the left. There's like a whole slew of doctor's offices over here, especially. Not sure who decided it was all going to be medical offices, but that's what happened. But if you go up to the next light on the left, you're going to see the mall. That's where the mall is. So basically, I have to get around the mall from the back side here in order to get into my office. So if you go straight ahead, just straight, maybe like 2 or 3 lights down, that's 200. So I'm just gonna do a real quick jog over to the left and we're good. Pansies. I planted pansies this month. It. You're now over to the other side of the mall. I'm about to jump into my office real quick. And that's pretty much it. I'm basically avoiding 200 because the traffic's pretty heavy for us. So this building on the right, that's the mall. On the left, that's the Ollie's and a few other things in that strip mall. So I'm gonna pass the retention area here, and that's the back of my office. So pretty cool, right? All right, thanks for watching, and I guess if you have any questions or requests for videos, just let me know.